Yo, before this video does start, if you guys do enjoy the content on the channel, specifically the live streams, if you guys can do me a huge favor and go ahead and drop a follow on my Mixer account. The link is going to be at the top of the description. My Mixer is mixer.com/T2P. Over on this website, I go ahead and stream Call of Duty, the Fortnite, whatever game that you guys want me to play. And I also can go ahead and listen to whatever music you guys want me to play on stream. So whatever artist drops some new music, I can literally just play that music in the background and we can just chill and have a good time. I like to stress that I am not going to stop streaming on YouTube. I'm always going to be streaming on YouTube, but for the nights where I just want to go ahead and chill and just play and listen to some good music besides, you know, uncopyrighted music, I'm going to go ahead and be streaming over on Mixer. Drop me a follow. Let's see where you can take this. Let's go over here and take over on Mixer. The Ears gang is strong. And yeah, hope you guys do enjoy, and let's get right into the video. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start your day, whatever time it may be. Now for today's video, I'm going to be going ahead and giving my thoughts and opinions on how to find your best sensitivity when playing Call of Duty. This goes for any Call of Duty game, and I'm going to be giving my thoughts and opinions and reasonings as to why I'm pretty much validating my points as to what sensitivity you guys should be running when you guys are playing. Now, a lot of people ask me what's better, a low sensitivity, a medium sensitivity, or a high sensitivity. Now, I'm kind of breaking the sensitivity charts down in 3 sections. I'm saying anything that's less than a 3 sensitivity is going to be considered a low sensitivity. Anything from the ranges of a 4 to a 7 is going to be a medium sensitivity, and anything above a 7 is going to be considered a high sensitivity. I'm not going off of the sensitivity charts on Call of Duty because I honestly don't believe those are accurate, and you probably should not be going off and using that as a reference. Now, in my opinion, the best sensitivity setting you guys can run is going to be a medium sensitivity. I play on a 5.5 sensitivity currently. On some games it ranges between a 4.5, or even sometimes it ranges between a 4.4, but it's always going to be stuck in that medium sensitivity range. Now, the reason why I'm saying that I like the medium sensitivity, specifically on the boots on the ground Call of Duty games, is because there really is no reason for you guys to be able, or even should be thinking about swiping your controller left to right, up, down really quickly on the screen, because typically all the gunfights, all the engagements, all the action is going to be in the center of your screen or right in front of you. It only takes place in jetpack Call of Duties where people are coming from multiple different angles, where you should be thinking about bumping up your sensitivity into that high range. Now, keep in mind, during the jetpack games, I still even ran a medium sensitivity within that realm, just because if you guys can kind of develop more map control, there really isn't any reason for you guys to be going ahead and having to swipe your controller left, right, up, down in any crazy motion, because you're generally going to keep all the engagements in front of you and in your control, having people come into your line of sight, as opposed to running around like a headless chicken and having to constantly turn around and having to turn on somebody in a gunfight. Now, I'm going to go ahead and break down another scenario in which you guys can kind of decide on what sensitivity you guys should run and what the best sensitivity is for you. Now, you need to identify yourself as the type of player on the game. Are you a rusher? Are you a camper? Or are you somebody who just doesn't know how to play the game? Now, the reason why I'm saying that somebody who just doesn't know how to play the game, are you that player that just walks around the map, kind of takes their time moving because you just don't have a feel for the controller? If you're those types of players, I highly recommend you guys going ahead and starting off at a 3 sensitivity and keeping it from a 3 to a 5 range. There really is no reason to go above a 5 sensitivity in my opinion, just for the fact that a 5 sensitivity, usually on most Call of Duties, there's literally been never one Call of Duty where I've been uncomfortable with a 5 sensitivity, that you can kind of go ahead and maneuver the map, turn on players when you have to turn on them, and have a general good feel of the game. Now, if you guys are a camper, you guys can keep your sensitivity, around a 3 to a 5 as well. The 3 to a 5 is honestly my sweet spot sensitivity. You really cannot go wrong with that. I think, in my opinion, that is going to be the best range for most players, because if you guys have a lower sensitivity, typically you're going to be having a little bit more of greater accuracy, because obviously there's less movement with your thumbstick, there's less movement of your character on screen, so your gun can stay on target, especially if you guys are using weapons that have low recoil. Now, if you're one of those players that's a rusher and you absolutely have to go ahead and you feel that you need to be playing on a crazy high sensitivity to turn on players, I honestly recommend you guys staying on a 7. Now, the 7 is the highest sensitivity that I would recommend somebody ever going up to. I don't play on a 7, I stay on a 5.5 just for the fact that I don't see a reason to play on a 7. But if you just need to be playing on a 7 sensitivity for whatever reason, you just love to be able to swipe your controller across the screen, a 7 is going to be your perfect bet if you guys are a rusher. Obviously, if you're running around like a headless chicken in the spawn, you know, just up in enemies' faces, being able to quickly turn around and destroy a player that maybe have bad accuracy because possibly they're playing on a high sensitivity is going to be really, really advantageous, and it's going to help you out a lot. Keep in mind, when you guys are playing on a 7 sensitivity, this generally does change from Call of Duty to Call of Duty. Now, the reasoning that I'm saying a 5 sensitivity is the best is because it is the middle ground and it typically stays the same. All the sensitivity settings within the Call of Duty games typically stay the same. Maybe it goes from a 10 to a 15 or maybe a 10 to a 12 sensitivity range. A 5 is going to feel the same in generally every single Call of Duty game. There's been games like Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3 where I specifically have noticed that a 7 sensitivity has felt drastically different, but a 5 typically does stay the same within all of the games. You kind of want to have a uniform and streamlined sensitivity setting that's going to work well across multiple Call of Duty games. This is something that a lot of people do not think about, a lot of people are not aware of, because a lot of players that I've talked to typically go ahead and they change their sensitivity through each Call of Duty game because the games feel different. They're off of a different engine, they're made by different developers, so sometimes they feel different. But a 5 sensitivity, in my opinion, is going to be staying the same. It's going to feel the same. It's going to feel the most comfortable for players who maybe are not that good at the game, for players who just want to have, you know, that solid sensitivity setting where they can snap on targets, turn on plays when unnecessary, and maintain that accuracy. I believe a 5 sensitivity, possibly a 3 to a 5 sensitivity, is going to be that best range for you guys. Let me know if this video does help you guys out, because this is something that a lot of people have asked in the comment section on live streams, and honestly it's something that happens within every single Call of Duty game that's been out. A lot of people just do not know what settings to run. A lot of people just do not know what feels best for them. And quite honestly, I recommend you guys going with the middle ground, maybe a 4.5, you know, a 5.5, maybe even a 3.5, depending on, you know, how you're feeling. Stay within that range of sensitivity settings. Do not go up higher, but if you are going to go up higher, stay around a 7. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, a 7.7 sensitivity between Infinity Ward, Treyarch, as well as Sledgehammer Games, they really do feel different, and you might have to adjust it. In all reality, you do not want to be doing that. You do not want to be messing with settings a lot. You want to have that streamlined sensitivity that you guys can work with, you know, patent and get down right, so you guys can play at the best of your ability. It's been your boy Ears. This is a video that I really do hope you guys go ahead and think about, use, and let me know down in the comment section how you guys actually perform after using the sensitivity, man. I'm definitely curious if you guys go back and try out a 5.5, you guys might actually like it even more than maybe your 7 sensitivity, or maybe if you guys are absolutely insane and you play something like a 10 or a maxed out sensitivity. I don't really know why someone would play on a maxed out sensitivity, but if you guys go ahead and try that, I guarantee you guys are going to be coming back to this video thanking me and saying, yo, these tips actually do work, and I'm finding myself playing better than I ever have. Hope you guys do enjoy today's video. It's been your boy Ears, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. This is how you find your best sensitivity within Call of Duty. Deuces.
Recon airborne, searching for targets. Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Losing objective Cater. Counter recon is airborne. Engaging enemy air, searching for targets. Caesar is lost. A capture. B. Theater is overrun. Artillery ready for orders. Awaiting coordinates. Kaiser locked down.
There it is. We got the V2.
Counterintelligence airborne. Engaging enemy airborne. Low altitude bomber inbound.
Drop that right
incendiary.
there.
Enemy capturing aircraft. Firing battery 1. Target position confirmed.
Might actually mixer today. I might.
Securing Bertha. Paratroopers on schedule. Ready to drop paratroopers in the air.
Ha! And I'm 59. Let's go, man. 91 on London docks. At 91.